Hello, and thank you for watching this Willow Lane Eco Program teacher training tutorial. Through watching this video, you will gain knowledge about how to be an environmentally friendly person and responsible school citizen.
Not only will you gain knowledge, but you will witness ways to share the important information that you will learn with others as an Eco Program teacher.
It contains information about what waste is and how we can and why we ought to limit it.
The video also provides information about recycling items that cannot be reused but could avoid the Willow Lane waste stream.
Willow Lane waste stream? What's that?
You will find out momentarily. First, a few preliminaries.
We will be learning
How to be an eco teacher.
What is waste?
How is waste bad for us and the earth?
The 4 R's.
How we can do something to affect the Willow Lane waste stream.
There it is again. What on earth is the Willow Lane waste stream?
All right, here we go.
Here's a Brain Pop Junior question for you. What is waste? Waste is anything that is not used but thrown away. A waste stream is all of the waste that a place produces. If you were to spread out all of the stuff that is thrown away, if you were to make a stream from Willow Lane to the landfill that our waste eventually ends up in, that would be our waste stream. Rather than a healthy, natural, bubbling brook, waste streams are gurgling, unhealthy rivers of trash. And unlike natural streams of water that are part of the water cycle, waste streams have no cycle at all. They grow and swell and fill dumps and landfills without ever having a new beginning. Waste stream disposal methods. By limiting the amount of waste in the first place, we reduce the problem. Changing waste into something useful takes it out of the waste stream. Composting. Placing organic material into a compartment where it can decompose and be used for planting shrinks the waste stream. Recycling. Giving an item a new cycle or life. Burning and converting to energy. This might seem good, but it produces a lot of pollution. Burying it, which is a typical solution, but creates landfills and dumps. Waste affects our health. There's air quality pollution, water quality pollution, greenhouse gas emissions affect climate change, and less space for people, plants, and animals to have fun.
United States waste. Quick facts. Less than 2% of the United States waste stream is recycled.
The U.S. is only 5% of the world's population, but generates, listen to this, 30% of the world's garbage.
And worse than that, 70% of our waste comes from organic materials such as paper, food, and yard waste.
If everyone in the world lived like the U.S., we would need 2 more Earths.
The average American wastes nearly 1 million pounds of materials per year.
Did you know?
How long will it take for trash in a landfill to decompose or turn into dirt? Although paper seems like it would break down quickly, when it is thrown into a landfill with other items that do not, it joins the crowd.
William Rathje was a professor of anthropology from the University of Arizona. He researched landfills all over the country, pioneering the practice of garbology, which is the study of garbage.
Rathje's team found that newspapers mixed into landfills were legible, even up to 15 years old.
Paper typically only takes 2 to 4 weeks to break down and turn into dirt, but when surrounded by plastics that take anywhere from 500 to 1,000 years to break down, Even paper has a hard time decomposing.
Glass bottles are usually recycled, but the ones that are not and thrown take 1 million years to decompose.
The 4 R's.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, rot.
Which R do you think is the most important? And why does this matter?
How can you reduce?
Avoid packaging.
Use materials that can be reused a lot of times.
How can you reuse?
Use an item again or for another purpose before discarding.
Continue reusing as long as possible.
What can Willow Lane do? Recycle.
Why recycle?
Because it saves money,
Reduces the use of land and resources,
reduces energy use,
reduces fuel use,
saves landfill space,
improves air quality,
improves water quality,
saves emissions, and reduces the rate of global warming. This is where you come in. Eco teachers will be responsible for 2 things: helping Willow Lane improve its recycling practices and also measuring the success of our efforts. How will you help Willow Lane students do a better job recycling? Well, you will inform students of the importance of recycling by visiting and sharing in classrooms and also making motivational and informational posters. You will educate students on how to recycle, where do recyclable materials go, what can be recycled, when is a good time to recycle, how will you measure success. We will weigh the recycle bins several times before beginning our recycle campaign to create a base or beginning number. Then we will weigh the recycle bins after teaching the school about the importance of recycling. If we were effective, more items would be getting recycled, causing the weight to increase. That is the end of our Willow Lane Eco Program teacher training tutorial. Through watching this video, you should have acquired knowledge about how to be an environmentally friendly person and responsible Willow Lane citizen. You learned the term waste stream, that this refers to not an actual river, but figuratively represents the path that all trash from Willow travels. The Willow waste stream can be shrunk by administering the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. While all of these are very effective, the one that we have chosen to focus on and measure is our recycling practices. Stay tuned for dates and times of when and where to meet for beginning the measurement of the cafeteria recycling bins prior to our recycling campaign. Also, begin thinking about ways to convey and communicate the valuable information that you've learned about recycling to your peers. What would be effective ways to share in order to get others to care?